Hello, everybody. We're going to be doing some tarot cards and oracle decks today. Some last minute potential gift options for you. Oh, I should have added the stand. I'll just go live on Amazon Live and then add it real fast. No problem. I hope everybody's had a fairly good holiday season so far. Let's see if I can find this tarot card stand. So today, like I said, over on our YouTube, we are going to be going over we are going to be going over some tarot cards, oracle decks, etc. It should be pretty cool. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so I will be starting off with our normal items real fast. So I have the Elgato face cam and the Blue Yeti mic. That's kind of our staple thing here. So the first thing I want to bring to your attention today is the Night School Moonlit Magic deck. So this one is actually 10% off today. So if you have any witchy friends any witchy friends in general, I would imagine you do if you are here. This is a really cool set of cards that go along with a book, and it goes along with a journal. So you can get all three of them if you click through in the carousel. You can get all three of them. They make a really great, thoughtful gift for your witchy friends. This is the Moonlit Magic deck. So let me just read to you what it says here. This is by Maya Toll, by the way. Maya Toll is really well known in this field. So what it says here, it says, as daylight fades, the evening hours become what they've always been, a breath of mystery, a time when reality tastes different on your tongue at dusk. It's possible to step into the mystic and know that many shades of gray that make up. Hold on. There's a lot. Okay, so use these cards to discover the rhythms of your own inner knowing. You can pull a card as a journal prompt or as an evening activity. Shuffle your deck before bed and allow the card you pull to guide your dreams. So it's very cool. I like this guide. So let me just read to you what kind of cards you might get. It's interesting how they pack it away. So it's actually magnetized here. So here are your cards. They're actually in this little plastic thing. I'm not sure if I like that. I'm wondering if this will actually... It's like a test of time. See if the plastic will actually keep. We'll see. So here are some things you can write about. These are more like journal prompts. You can see these cards are actually quite beautiful. So this is why this whole set is really helpful. So here's some things you can do. It says energy flows in tension. What does this mean to you? So you can use these as little journal prompts and use it alongside with the Night School book and the journal, and this makes a great last minute gift. It's on sale right now for 10% off. It's really, really cool. This is super helpful, very thought-provoking. So check out the Night School Moonlit Magic deck. It's very, very awesome. All right, we're going to move on to an actual tarot card deck. I just wanted to point that out to you guys because it's just... I don't know. It's been nighttime. It's been nighttime. Of course it has. It's been darker, colder, and I know a lot of people, it seems like this year a lot of people are kind of struggling a little bit. And that's kind of the point of Yule, is that you kind of start to look more inward and introspective and kind of figure out kind of what you want to do for the whole year. Set some good intentions. So this is a great guide. All right, so I'll be done with my pedestal or my soapbox speech here. Let's go on to some cool stuff. Before I continue, though, in the carousel, this is going to sound random, but how do you feel about Earl Grey tea? I love it. I'm also like a huge fan of London Fog tea. Yes. And I learned how to make they have dirty chai teas, which is tea and coffee. I made a dirty London Fog tea the other day. It was so good. So yes, I dig it. Okay, so cool. We'll have a virtual tea party. So if you guys like tea, eventually Carrie and I will be doing a virtual tea party. All right. So just so you guys know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer has a tarot deck coming out. You can pre-order it, and it's on sale for 30% off right now. I think it gets delivered in March or something. I don't know how that works. It's like it's a pre-order, so why is it on sale? Like, does that price, I mean, I pre-ordered it a long time ago, so can I return it and then pre-order it again if it's cheaper? But anyway, if you're wanting a Vampire the Buffy Slayer deck, you can check it out in the carousel below. All right, let's actually talk about some tarot cards. The Diablo tarot card deck, 10% off today. So this is for my tarot card people, or my Diablo gamer Blizzard people out there. Carrie says, I was figured you were chai and pumpkin spiced out after pumpkin season. Yeah, there's a lot of pumpkin tea. I love chai tea. It's hard for me to get chaied out, but the London fog is starting to become my favorite. All right. So Diablo, this is a beautiful deck. It's all shiny and embossed. This is a huge deck. This is magnetized here. And then something that I like that they did was their guidebook is horizontal. So you get each card is featured throughout the entire, all the pictures are next to every single one of the descriptions. So you get a full page for every single card, which is very generous. The one thing I dislike, though, because, you know, Blizzard has to be cheap about at least one thing in their life, because that's just what they do. The cards themselves are a little flimsy. So that's kind of the problem. And I'm kind of sad about it because they totally could have made a really solid, beautiful tarot card deck that's smaller. So the cards are huge. It's really hard to shuffle, but they could have used a better quality paper. Alternatively, the cards are amazing. So they're really beautiful, black, white, red, gray wash color, all dark, very Diablo. So I have to filter some of these out to make sure that it's not too violent for Amazon Live, of course. So let me look at some of these first. But it's standard tarot card, minor and major arcanas. Yeah, we're good. Something too that's really cool about this deck is that a lot of these cards feature a lot of the characters you can play, or some of the NPCs. I don't even think I actually checked to see if that was a solid card. Whoops. Okay. So that's really cool. Another thing, if you are a Diablo nerd like I am, you will notice that the font is actually the same exact font that they use in the video game. And another cool thing is that you can see it's really shiny on the edges. So they use a beautiful shiny red foil on the sides. So this is a really beautiful tarot card deck. Honestly, I haven't used this one yet. I'm going to try to use it and see how it goes, but I can see this being more as a great, I don't know, it's decorative even. The art on here is just super pretty, like very cool art. So I would honestly frame the cards. I think they could totally be framed. So check this out. This is the Diablo tarot card deck. There is one, this should be okay. There is one Diablo spread that is featured in the actual book. So let me find that again. And it is called, like, hold on, let me find it. It's called From the High Heavens to the Burning Hells spread. So look at how crazy massive that spread is. So anyway, this is a cool tarot card deck with lots of beautiful cards and art, and it's dark, and it's perfect for Diablo fans. So check this one out. I'm going to put this one away. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the back. The back is cool and textured as well. It's really fun. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next deck here. But by the way, for those of you that just joined me on Amazon Live, the Diablo deck is 10% off today. It's a cool gift. If you do know somebody who loves the Diablo series, this is excellent. Very cool tarot card deck. All right, next thing I want to put in the carousel today is we're going to talk about the Seasons of the Witch. So I think the first one I have is Beltane. So there are 3 different decks for this particular series of Oracle cards. We have Samhain, Beltane, and we have Yule. I do not have the Yule deck on me, but you can get all three, and it's super cool. So here's Beltane. They all have kind of a similar look, vaguely, but also different. I'll share with you what that looks like. So here's our witch on the front. Here are the back of the cards with little bees and a cute moon. So this is Samhain. So it's going to be very spring oriented, really like vibrant and adorable and fun. Here's Love Spell and bees everywhere to represent the season. This is a gorgeous card. But let me show with you guys what the Samhain deck looks like side by side so you kind of get a feel for it. So here's what the Samhain deck looks like, Seasons of the Witch. So you can see they're similar, but they are very different. So here is the back of the Samhain deck. So you can see Beltane and Samhain, similar but different. And the inside of the Samhain deck, if I could get it out, has more dark imagery, obviously, compared to the Beltane deck, which is definitely more vibrant and fun, but very similar artist, etc., etc. And the Samhain deck has red, beautiful on the like gilded on the edge, and then this one's gold. So okay, let me go back to the Beltane. I'll go through some of these cards a little bit in detail. So here we have, and I have to filter some of these out. We have Rowan, because there is some nudity. Okay, we have Ribbons. So on the very, very bottom of some of these cards, so like this one says Primal. On the very bottom, it says there's no other way around but through the very truth that lives within you. So if you wanted to do a continuous draw, you can, because all the cards have, you know, a little blurb about each thing on the very, very bottom, which is really helpful. We have Phoenix, gorgeous card. And then one more from the Beltane deck, Pegasus. And this actually looks kind of dark. So I was like, I thought I mixed this up from the Samhain deck, but no, this is from the Beltane deck. Okay, I lied. One more. We have Oracle. Beautiful. Another thing with the Seasons of the Witch decks is that you do get in the guidebook. So you get pictures of all the different cards, but the guidebook has like Beltane specific spreads. So we have a Maypole spread. Let me get to it. We have here we go, Flower Crown spread. All of these associated with Beltane, spring, etc., etc. It's a really cool, fun deck if you are into that holiday. And then let me show you guys the Samhain deck. I need to put these ones away real fast. I say that like it's a easy thing to do. It's hard to put these cards away. There are just so many. So the Samhain deck, on the other hand, is a little more spooky. Let me find it. So this one is also 10% off, and it has that beautiful red. Here's the back of these cards. Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle. So we have here Healer. There is Intuition, Owl, Ancestors. So the same thing as the Beltane deck. We have a little blurb about each card on the very bottom. It says, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep, rising from the ash, the waters you keep. So just a good way of continuously drawing cards if you're just trying to seek answers. And, you know, every practice is different, but I do like being able to see what each card is about. All Hallows Eve, such a cool card. And then we also have Wolf and one more, Voices. And just like the Beltane deck, the Samhain deck also has all the photos are featured here, but it has their own spread. So the Spiritual Council spread, Reclaiming My Power spread, Interview Your Deck, and Graveyard spread. So lots of cool stuff going on in the Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck. I highly recommend trying all of them. I kind of want to figure out what the Yule deck has. And I think Carrie has the Yule deck, if I'm not mistaken. So it'd be cool to get all three of them side by side. I hope they make another... Yay! It'd be cool. I actually don't know what the Yule deck looks like, so it'd be cool to see all three next to each other. And then I'm hoping they do another deck, because I think we have 8 big holidays here. So let's check out the Seasons of the Witch and the Beltane deck. They're very cool. Next up, I need to drink some water. I don't know why. I had fried rice, and that's probably why. Let's talk about the Hocus Pocus deck. So this one's 30% off right now, and it would make such a good gift. Okay, so it's right here. All right. This one's really cute. It's Hocus Pocus deck. This is by Inside Editions. You can see that here. Here's what the booklet looks like. It's very cute. All right. So here is the inside. Our minor arcana has small little photos. Sorry, small colored photos. But then our major arcana has full giant photos next to each one. There's a reversal and an upright reading for all of them. Here is what the back of the cards look like. Excuse my alarm. I have a lot of alarms. So here's the back of the deck. I wish this was actually glittery, not fake. Well, it's stars, but I wish there was actual glitter. For how fun Hocus Pocus is, this is so, I don't know, this is a little bland. Here's the inside of the box too, which is cute. Okay, so let me share with you guys what's going on in these cards. Perfect gift. Here we have the Lovers. Queen of Lightning. So we have different suits for this particular deck. We have lightning. We have pumpkins. I love those. We have, hold on, let me see if I can find the other. Potions. Here's our potions card. And our last one... I can't remember what it is. I'll find it, but here's a Hierophant. Page of Potions. Cute. Candles. Candles is our last one. Look at him. He's so cool. We have the Page of Candles. I love the art, and I can't remember who did the art for this deck justice. But this is really, really clever, fun. It's perfect, awesome gift. If I had any friends who are obsessed with Hocus Pocus and they liked tarot cards, this would be such a great gift. The High Priestess, she's so pretty. Queen of Pumpkins. Candles. And then I'll do a few more here. We have potions. Look at their hair. Okay, I didn't even notice that. You can see all of their hair is in each potion. And then we have more pumpkins. So check that one out too. Oh, we have the King of Potions. Cool. So this is a really great deck. Let me share with you guys the different spreads in the very, very back here, because they are pretty fun. We have the Cat's Eye spread, but we also have the Sanderson Sister Wisdom of the Witches spread, which is really cute. And then lastly, we have the Hocus Pocus spread. Of course we do. So check this one out. This is really fun. Great tarot card deck and a great last minute gift. It's 30% off right now, which is fantastic. So check that out. And it's a great gift for yourself. Don't forget yourself. I know a lot of people are going to be, I know that I have a couple tarot decks I have my eye on, and I'm hoping that I can grab them this year. So that is the Hocus Pocus tarot card deck and the guidebook. Let me put this away really quickly, and then we'll move on to our next tarot card deck. Super cute. We have here, I might have to start talking a little faster. So we have the Horror Tarot card deck. It is back here. This is by Minerva Siegel and Abigail Larson, who's one of my favorite artists. So here, this is by Inside Editions, Horror Tarot card deck. So here's what the inside actually looks like. Here's our guidebook. Here is the back of the cards, and inside the box, I love the inside of the box. I kind of wish the cards had these little cute eyeballs and skeletons and knives. They're really cute. Okay, so just like the other one, so because all of Inside Editions is basically identical, the minor arcana all have small, tiny photos, but then your major arcana have full page photos associated with each card. We also have, sorry about that, I've got an itch, reversal and upright meanings on each one of these, which is nice. Let's go through this a little bit. I'll try not to show you anything too spooky. So we have here the tower. So I love the framing on these cards here. Very cool, but oh my God, is that font so small? It's hard to read everything. I'm glad that it actually is silver foil or red foil, because otherwise I don't think I could read that. It's so tiny. So we also have the 6 of Pentacles. I'm not going to show it though. 5 of Pentacles. Very beautiful art. This is the Page of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups. Oh my God. I love the cute little red hand in there. We have the 10 of Wands. So it looks like everything's fairly traditional as far as the suits go. Let's see what else we've got going on here. We have the Star. This is the Justice card. Wow. Beautiful. The Hanged Man, which is hilarious, but I can't show it. This is the Moon, a werewolf, because this encompasses all horror. So all the horror imagery that you can think of. This is the High Priestess card. Beautiful card. This is the Magician. Evil Scientist. And then lastly, let's look at one more. The Knight of Swords. Awesome gargoyle. So cool. Oh my God. This deck is so fun. I really, really enjoy this deck. It's perfect. It's Abigail Larson does the art. It's really phenomenal. I just love how funky everything looks. Here are some of the spreads that you can find in the deck. You have Exorcise the Demons. And her notorious creepy person is there. We have Deal with the Devil. Next we have, I think the last one. Here we go. Hiding in Shadow. So all of these spreads are all associated with their horror themed, but there's a lot of cool tarot questions in here, such as Exorcising the Demons. The first card, it explores where your relationship stands now. Your final card explores what happens if you stay friends. So should you exercise them? So check this one out. This is really, really cool. It is the Horror Tarot Card deck. This one is how much? 19% off? Pretty good. So there's a couple of tarot card decks that you should probably put on your wish list or keep in mind for future friends, family, or last minute gifts. Because I think a lot of them are actually on sale right now, which is really cool. So lastly, there we go. Horror Tarot Card deck. Beautiful. All right, let's move on to something else. We've got, what else do I have? Oh, here. The Magical Botanical deck. So this is 10% off. So where are you? Oh no! It's far away. Hold on. I have to go grab it. And I have to go grab it because it's cool. So hold on a second. This is terrible. Okay, here it is. I'm so sorry. Here it is. I promise it's well worth waiting for. Okay, so this is an Oracle deck. There are about 30 cards in here. It is stunning. Some of the art in here, I've never seen a deck quite like this. It has a huge, comprehensive guidebook. It is gorgeous. So in here, let me get to it. In our table of contents, what it has in alphabetical order, different plants that you could find in your witchy garden. And all of those plants have magical properties. so I won't do that one. Holly. So this is perfect for right now, our awesome season of Yule. So we have our Latin name here, planets that are associated with holly, and then we also have the element, which is really cool. And then we have here the magical meaning. Next is plant spirit medicine. So we are not doctors here on Amazon Live. These guys are not doctors either. Be careful with that kind of advice. But we do also have divination meaning and reverse divination meaning. So this is really cool if you want to learn more about plants and tarot. So let's look at the cards. The back of the cards are gorgeous. Let me get it actually out. So those are the back. The art style is very cool. Here's one of the cards, which is just a color version of the back. I have to be careful what we show here, of course. Here is Herb of Grace. This is Hellebore, which I've never heard of before. This is why I like this deck, because I actually get to learn a lot. This one is the Fly Agaric. I can't tell. And I'm trying to cover some things. All right, we also have Dragon Tree. Look at that. So beautiful. I like that every card is very, very different. Here's a dandelion. And the art style remains the same, but every card, there's no like themed. They're very unique. This one's probably my favorite card. It's the sunflower card. It's super cute. Something to keep in mind. So when you're looking at this is henbane. Help. I don't know what this is actually. I can't read. So on the sides we have all of our symbols, alchemic symbols that are associated with each thing. So earth and air. Or I'm trying to remember if this is. It's not air. It's water and earth. Maybe it's fire. Anyway, we have our symbols here. Our planetary symbols as well. Beautiful art. And our Latin name as well. So if you ever wanted to try to find any of these plants in real life, you might be able to. So check this one out. I really enjoy it. It's beautiful. It's unique. I think this would make a great gift for somebody, especially any plant lovers out there. And it's just, yeah, it's perfect. It's super cool. And it has a huge comprehensive guidebook for an oracle deck. So check this one out. This is the Magical Botanical Oracle deck. Plants from the Witch's Garden. Beautiful, beautiful tarot oracle deck. Okay, we're going to move on to our next deck. Sorry for leaving momentarily. For those of you that just joined me over on Amazon Live, make sure to give us a follow if you do like the witchy aesthetic, dark things, gothic stuff, dark reads, horror trivia. We do live stream quite a bit. And we'd love for you to join us. And you'll be notified of all of our live streams when we do go live. All right, next up is Disney Villains. The Disney Villains tarot card deck, I think, is brilliant. Here it is. It is super cute. And it's really fun. I like that we're focusing on the villains. They're great. So here we go. Here is our guidebook. I'm kind of sad that the guidebook is so plain. But this is by Inside Editions. Our minor arcana all have colored photos. And then our major arcana all have full colored photos. All featuring villains from different movies. You know, from our classic Disney movies to our newer ones even. So this is really, really fun. And reverse and upright. Did I already say that? I might have. Okay, so here's what the back of the cards look like. Again, a little boring, but the cards themselves are really fun. So here we have the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. The Tower. This is great, like beautiful art. And I love Madam Mim. I'm so glad she gets featured. Let me go a little further than the wands. We have swords, Who can get? Oh, never mind. I was like, who can guess whose hands those are? But there's a dead giveaway there. We have. Hold on, I keep flipping these the wrong way. Queen of Cups. I love Ursula. She might. I'm kind of torn between Ursula and Maleficent. I have to be honest. Here we have Captain Hook as this Four of Cups. I cannot remember Rapunzel's mom's name, but she is here as the Empress. The Emperor, is he from the Jungle Book? He's got to be. The Fool. Emperor's New Groove is a great movie. We have the Moon. Speaking of Emperor's New Groove. The Chariot. The Four of Wands. And then I'll do a few more. Wow, Cups is a little boring. It's cute, but there's not a lot going on here. We have the World. Oh boy, wow. Who is that? I don't recognize him. And then we also have our wonderful hyenas. Is it Gothel? It must be Gothel. I think you're correct. And then oh wait, I already showed this. And I don't know, what is this? Is this Pocahontas? And his vest? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so this is the Villains Tarot Card deck. Disney Villain Tarot Card deck. It's cool. It's got different tarot spreads in the back. We have the Poisoned Apple spread. We have the Ursula's Cauldron spread. And then lastly, the Diamond in the Rough spread. I know that card wasn't exciting. I don't know. What is that? It's really bothering me. I'm going to look it up when we're done because it's just so random. It's just like the front of somebody's outfit, I guess. All right. So this is the Disney Villain deck. This is on sale currently for 25% off. So I do recommend checking it out if you have people in your life who love Disney villains. They're kind of becoming a thing, I think. People are loving them villains. All right. Again, super quick, the Disney Villains Tarot Card deck. All right, we're going to move on to something cute. I apologize for those of you that are here for all the dark and spooky things. This one is adorable. So hold on a second. I hope you enjoy my really fancy cup. Where are you? Here you are right in front of me. Okay, so this is the Kawaii Tarot Card deck. It is adorable. It is great for people who are starting out tarot, or if you just want something really lighthearted. Things are a little heavy lately, so sometimes something like this is really nice. So you can see fat unicorns, adorable animals. That's this kind of tarot card deck. I love it. And I just took out the whole thing. All right, so the back of the cards are precious. They're little moons and hearts and space and all kinds of stuff. Here we go. We have the Eight of Wands. So again, not dark, cute, but it's fun. Here we have the Six of Coins, a really chunky rabbit. I love him. Oh my God, the dragons. These are so cute. Five of Coins. Four of Coins. So something about this deck is that we have small, tiny little photos for all of the cards inside. There are no reversal readings. There's just upright. And it's pretty brief how they've described it, which is great if you just want something fast. And this is a no stress deck, including things that might be really awful. So like the Tower card isn't necessarily the best. So what it says here is sudden disruption may be on the way. What kind of upheavals have you had recently? How did you bounce back? So it's a very positive tarot card deck. Draw on those strengths to face the change that is coming without fear or hesitation. So we are all dealing with all kinds of crap lately. I mean, honestly, it's not the best year. And I think this deck is really nice. It's really cheerful. It's cute. And even like our wonderful suit of swords is still approachable. So if you're looking for something like that or a beginner deck, I highly recommend this adorable kawaii tarot card deck. It is adorable. I love it. I'll do a few more and then we'll move on to something else because this is too cute for the dark side of the library, but I love it anyway. They're in teacups. Okay, one last one. This is a cute card. I like it. I love the bunny in the moon with the unicorn. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one away real fast, but honestly, I really do like it. It's a no stress kind of tarot card deck, and honestly, it's kind of nice to have that, especially if the holidays are ending or approaching their end. This is really nice. So check this one out, Kawaii Tarot Card Deck. Very cute. All right, moving on. And for those of you that just joined me over on Amazon Live, make sure to give us a follow if you do like this kind of stuff, witchy essentials, the gothic aesthetic, any of that stuff. We live stream a lot and you'll be notified of any of our future live streams. Okay, next, Labyrinth. Oh, here we go. Refreshing. No more cuteness. All Labyrinth. Okay, so check this one out. This one's really cool. Labyrinth. So the cards are fun. They kind of remind me of Christmas. It has to be the black and white. It's like candy canes. But it's still like very red and green cards. The quality of these cards are awesome. They're thick. They are durable, really easy to shuffle. Oops. Okay. Here, let me get a smaller pile here instead of trying to manage the whole thing. They're very easy to shuffle and they are really heavy. It's like a heavy cardstock. But I love the art. I love just this. You can see the small details in the open space, but the very heavy lines outlining the characters or the objects are really cool. And it just brings you straight to the world of Labyrinth. It's amazing. So they also have, if you click through on our carousel, if you're not a huge fan of Labyrinth, that's okay. They do have the same kind of style of art, the same publisher, etc. And they have a Lord of the Rings tarot card deck with the same kind of stuff. It's a little darker. So if you like this style of art, and you like the Lord of the Rings, I do recommend checking that one out. You can click through our carousel and get to it. This deck is 16% off, so about $21. One thing I do like about this particular publisher and creator and artist is that they feature a lot of minor Labyrinth characters. I love the little worm. He's one of my favorites. So that's a really cool feature of these cards. There's a lot of characters that I'm like, oh wow, I don't remember them, and it inspires me to go watch the movie again. So check this one out. I really dig it. I love the world being Labyrinth. It's so clever. And then let's see. One last pot. I'll do one last one. I hope I'll do one last one. Okay, one more. I promise. I promise. Wheel of Fortune. Here you go. So check this one out if you are looking for some different tarot card decks. It has a very unique art style. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. It's very fun, great for Labyrinth fans or Jim Henson fans. All right, moving onward and upward. Okay, I got to put this away. I apologize if it takes too long because it just, takes a while. I want to make sure they're properly put away before I don't want to ruin them. Okay, next deck is the Alice in Wonderland deck. All right, this one's a fun one too. Actually, they're all great, but the Alice in Wonderland one I like because they drew from the Disney cartoon, but it still has a really fun it reminds me of art style from children's books, more retro. It's really cute. So this is what you're going to see. And here's what the actual cards look like on the very back. You can see there's a cute little teapot. You see there's the hearts and the roses and teacups. It's really cute. So here we have beautiful art throughout. So we have a suit of flowers. We also have hedgehogs, spears, and teacups. So here's a version of teacups. Here's our queen of flowers, of course. Here's our hermit. I love that mouse. Transformation, of course. Suspension is a great card. Whoever comes up with these is amazing. So here, let me go up a little further. Here's spears for another suit. And we have the moon card with our wonderful Cheshire cat. He's so huge and adorable. I love him. Judgment. Teacups, teacups. I love what they did with the flower suit. I don't know. It's just really simple but beautiful. I really like it. Featured throughout this deck too, just like the Labyrinth deck, they feature a lot of characters that maybe you don't necessarily see. Here's our suit of hedgehogs. Isn't that precious? Going a little further here, we have the world. And then the Knight of Spears. Very cute. So I think this makes a great gift. This is 10% off right now, I think. Yeah, 10% off. So it's $22. I think this would make a great gift for yourself too. If you're trying to figure something, if you're trying to figure out a deck to get, if you love Alice in Wonderland, like this is awesome. Cheshire, I like this version of the Cheshire cat. He's so cute. He looks so sinister and evil. And one more. We have Strength. So this is a great deck. It features many scenes from Alice in Wonderland, with lots of the fun characters as well. I really enjoy this one. So check it out. Oh my God, even the inside of the box is so cute. The mushrooms and the keys. I think it's a key. Oh my God, I can't tell. It looks like a key and a mushroom and a clock. Oh, I love it. All right, let's move on to another tarot card deck. I got to put this one away. All right. We have here, okay, the D&D tarot card deck. All right, so this one's a little interesting. I need a little sip of water before we do this. I'm a D&D fan, and this is by Wizards of the Coast. It's official D&D. So you open this up like a little treasure chest. Here we have our awesome guidebook. So here are the pros of this particular deck. I feel like I have a hair in my mouth. Okay, so here is the pros of this deck. It is stunning, for one. The art on these cards here is so it's beautiful. It's unique. It features all of our different creatures, different races, different classes, even jobs, heroes, all kinds of cool stuff. Another cool thing about this deck is the quality of the cards. Oh my God. They are so easy to shuffle. It's like they're made out of canvas almost. I mean, they've got texture on it. They're very durable. So they're easy. It's just great. They are a little pointy, but that's okay. So here's the problem with these cards. I'm just going to give it to you straight. So we have a 6 on the bottom here, but it doesn't display what it's a 6 of. So you have to go find the 6, the picture in the guidebook. So I wish that they labeled it or made it more apparent. Unfortunately, they did not. And I don't know why they didn't do that. But you won't be able to tell unless if it's the major arcana, so the star. I'm not sure why they didn't put a name or something on there. I don't know. So in the book itself, you have big photos, which is nice for all of them. The different suits are, we have strength, wisdom, let's see what else, charisma, and intelligence. but you have to go find each card by picture because it's not labeled, which kind of sucks. But one other cool thing about this deck is you'll see we have the emblem here for D&D. You can use this deck for your actual D&D campaign, which is super awesome. So if you're just in a bind, if you're a DM and you're like, I don't know what I want to do for this campaign today, you can refer to this tarot card deck. You can pick up a card and then it'll have here the beginning of something. So, for instance, the Ace of Strength says, a nobleman's children have run away to join Lord Montague's monstrous circus. He begs that you find and return them. So that's the beginning of your campaign, and there you go. Then you just have to build something off of that. That's really handy. There's also ways of using this deck to create a whole adventure in an entire spread. So that's another cool thing about this deck. So for all of its faults, there are a lot of pros in this deck. The art is stunning. It's very D&D forward. It's very cool. You can use this for more than tarot. You can use this for your actual campaigns. But it does have a couple fatal flaws. So check this one out. I do think it's cool for any D&D fan in your life. It is the Dungeons and Dragons tarot card deck. I love it. It's beautiful, even with all of its faults. I got to put this one away really fast, but this one, the D&D tarot card deck, is 10% off right now. So if you're looking for a quick gift for somebody, this would make a really thoughtful gift for somebody. It's really cool. I got to put the cards away really quickly, hopefully. All right, one last time for those that just joined me today. We just talked about the Dungeons and Dragons tarot card deck. Very cool. All right, the next one I'm going to go through really quick. It's the Vlad Dracula tarot card deck. Where are you? It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I wonder what it would be like to spend Christmas in Transylvania and have Christmas dinner with other tourists at Bray Castle. Christmas with Dracula. That would be, I don't know how that would be. I don't know if it would be fun. Depends on your idea of fun, I think. So here's our Vlad Dracula tarot card deck. This one surprised me. This is not what I anticipated when I opened it. So it's got a cool box. It's got a cool booklet. In fact, it's like a novel in a booklet. You get to learn literally about the history of Vlad Dracula in this entire deck. And I didn't know a lot about Vlad Dracula. So the cards have a beautiful gold on the edges. Here is what the back looks like. Super cool. But warning, these cards are very violent. I'm not going to share them with you, but I'm just letting you know they are violent. So the art was not what I was anticipating. It kind of reminds me of English manuscript-ish style. We have here, I have to filter. So we have here the historical context, the Romanians honoring Vlad Dracula. That's the Six of Cups. We have a lot of historical stuff going on in here. And it's pretty grim. It's a good reminder of why I really don't want to live in the past. Because it's grim. Oh, I think I just accidentally shared a really violent card. I didn't mean to. So here we have the Hierophant, who is Pope Pius II. Let's move on to a couple other cards. Just want to go through this fast. We have the Tomb of Vlad Dracula. Sorry if I didn't filter some of these out. It's hard. They sneak up on you because there's a lot of violent imagery just sometimes in the background of these cards. But yeah, I'm trying my best here. I think this one's okay. How lucky would you have to be called Radu the Handsome? So if it was like Carrie the Beautiful, like that would be your entire name. That would be amazing. This is Vlad led to Hungarian captivity. So this is more historical. So if you're looking for some like fictional Dracula vampire stuff, this is not the deck for you. It is historical, and even though it's not fictional creepy vampires, it's brutal. It was not a good time. I would not want to live in the area or around the time as Vlad Dracula. So or Vlad the Impaler. So check out this deck. It's interesting. It's cool. The deck is cool. I think this is more for history nerds, I would say, or somebody who really digs Vlad the Impaler. That says a lot. So check this one out. Let me put this one away. It keeps trying to fly out of the box, so it's probably telling me something. It's like, stop making fun of me. Hold on. Wow, it really doesn't want to go back. That's so funny. Okay, I might have to work with this one later. All right. Moving on to our next deck, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas. Classic deck. This is by Minerva Siegel and Abigail Larson. I love this deck in particular. I love Abigail Larson. She's amazing. Here's what the back of the cards look like. I love that she's featured different characters in this this deck, maybe ones that aren't as well, like not as familiar, including like this is from Christmas Land and Halloween Land mixed together. So we have Ace of Needles. Here we go. The Magician. The Tower. We have the Lovers. Look at them. So cute. This one right now is 24% off. It's a great deal. Especially for those of you guys that do love Nightmare Before Christmas. Is anybody going to be watching that for Christmas this year? I know this is a great, this is a traditional movie for a lot of us who enjoy watching this during Christmas time. So I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to comment with your answer. Here we have Presents. I love this suit. It's so cute. Here we also have Temperance. Sally making her potions. The Death card. More Sally. There's a lot of Sally cards. I'm not complaining. I love Sally. Here we have the Ace of Presents. The Hermit. So one of the characters in Halloween Town maybe you don't see a lot of. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Candles. King of Needles. More presents, and I'll do a few more. The Six of Needles. So I like that we have a variety of different styles of cards. So we have kind of like your plain candles, but then we have plain suits, but then we kind of get a little more elaborate as you go through the deck. So Three of Candles has more characters. Queen of Needles has an actual character on there. So check that one out too if you are looking for a really fun gift for somebody. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot card deck. It's really beautifully done. Really awesome illustrations on the inside of this guidebook with lots of fun characters, reverse readings, and upright. We also have different spreads too for Nightmare Before Christmas, like Eureka spread. There's the Peek Behind Cyclops' Eye and the Blown to Smithereens spread. So perfect, fun, dark deck for this holiday season. If you do watch Nightmare Before Christmas for Christmas time, that was something that we used to do at my household. So check that one out. And it's a great gift. Last minute gifts over here. Let me put this one away super fast. But for those that just joined over on Amazon Live, this is the deck that we just finished today. Sorry about my mic. I did that accident. All right. Next up, let's see. I kind of want to skip that one real fast. We're going to do the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. This is 10% off. So $18 right now. This one is super cool. So this is beautiful. Here's how you open the deck. I've used this one a lot. So here we go. Here's what the back of the cards look like. Beautiful teal cards. This is a high quality deck. It's made with like a canvas again. You can probably hear that. They're really easy to shuffle. Here's kind of like what you would see. The colors are oddly, I mean, they're vibrant. So all of these cards featured are folk tales from all across the globe. You get to see little blurbs about them. I will share them with you in the actual book, but I'm going to just share a few of these cards first. So if you like mythology, folk tales, like global folk tales, this is a really amazing deck featuring a lot of really famous stories and a lot of legends and folk tales are pretty dark. I mean, they just are. They're trying to explain the world around them. And, when things are not well known, we tend to freak out and think that they're terrible. So that's what we've done. So check this one out. Let me look at I'll share with you guys the guidebook in a second. Beautiful illustrations. This is a great gift for any of your witchy friends out there who like legends and folk tales. So here inside, you'll see our booklet. You'll also see featured exactly what the myth is called. So like Jack and the Beanstalk, this is an English fairy tale. We have this one, which was, I can't say that. Rupinsut. This is from Pacific mythology or Haida mythology. We have other ones here. So I like that there's an actual title and we have where it's from. There's a tiny, tiny blurb about the story, not the entire story. You can find if you click through my carousel. Yoshi Yoshitani has provided an entire book that features these folk tales in a bigger format that's not folk tales. It's called Beneath the Moon. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. I also own that. You have reverse and upright readings here. They're simple, so it's kind of up to the interpreter, or it's up to you to kind of figure out what that means for you. But gorgeous cards. So I'll just share with you guys a few more of these and we'll move on to another deck. But yeah, I love how global these are. The bright colors are fun and different. And Carrie, what's your Harry Potter house? Another random question. That is really random. Oh my gosh. So I've taken that test. Oh my God. I've taken that test several times and I have gotten mixed houses, but I think I'm a Gryffindor. I think be very afraid. Well, thank you, Carrie. I think I am a Gryffindor. I hate saying that a little bit because everybody used to be like, oh my God, I'm Gryffindor. But, I think I might be actually not. But I've had people who tell me I'm a Hufflepuff because I'm too nice. I've also had people tell me I'm a Slytherin because I'm too mean. So I'm not really sure which one I am. It depends on the day. But I think I'm a Gryffindor. All right. I'm one last deck for today. I need to put these Yoshi Yoshitani deck back. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we just went through, for those of you guys, a Slitherpuff. I wish that was a thing because that is adorable. Okay, so for those of you that just popped in, we just did the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. It's a beautiful, beautiful tarot card deck. I do recommend it. It's one of my favorites. All right, the last one that I'm going to feature today is actually one I haven't done in a really long time. This one's 19% off. Where are you? All right, if you are an anime nerd, this might have to be in your arsenal. I'm an anime nerd, so no shame. Not at all. So this is the anime tarot card deck and guidebook. So I have to be perfectly honest. I wish what they did here, and this might be a trademarking problem. I wish that they shared the characters, where they came from, but I think they can't. So I'll tell you why I think this is the case. So here is the Fool card, right? If you're an anime nerd, you know where this is from, but it doesn't say. And it really frustrates me because I want to know where all of these characters come from and who they were inspired by. but you don't get that answer. You don't get it. And maybe some of these are original characters, or maybe some of these are made or based off of something else, but I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. But I do know this one is based off of something. So here's what the cards actually look like on the back. I think this is a little cheesy. That's just me, but to each their own. Tarot card deck. Even though I think it's cheesy, the quality of the cards are excellent. These are really thick. They're great for shuffling. They're really durable. So I like the quality of the cards, even though the back is a little, I mean, if we're going to make it look like a diamond, at least give it some shinies. Okay. So we have discs. So rather than pentacles, because pentacles are too evil, they call them discs. We have the Empress card, the Emperor card, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. So again, like, I know where this is from, but they're not going to tell me up front, which I'm a little sad about. Prince of Wands, and I feel like this is based on something, and I just don't know what it is, and it's really driving me crazy. The Queen of Discs. Oh, here we have the Queen of Cups. We also have the Nine of Cups. Four of Swords. Let's see what else. We've got Six of Swords. I like the water. It kind of reminds me of flowers. It's kind of pretty. We also have, oh, where are you? Whoa, we have a Priestess of Discs. Interesting. Whoa. Okay, we also have here the Hermit. I'll do a few more. The Strength. Is that, it almost has like a card, oh my god, card captura. I can't remember. My brain, I think, is dying a little bit. Last, the Wheel of Fortune. So if you are an anime nerd, or if you know somebody who is, no shame. I too love anime. Check out this anime tarot card deck and guidebook. The quality of the cards is really nice. These are super durable. They've got a beautiful art style on them. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you what characters are on these cards, and that's the thing that really bothers me, because I just want to know who all of the characters are from this deck. I can guess a few of them pretty confidently, but others, I'm like, who are you? So check this one out. Let me put this away real fast. And I'll share with you guys the cover once more. It is the Anime Tarot Card Deck and Guidebook. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to give me a follow if you do like the gothic aesthetic, witchy stuff, horror trivia, any of that stuff. We do live stream quite a bit. So stay tuned, and you'll get, if you do follow us, you'll be notified of our following live streams. You can join us on our socials right here. Thank you, Carrie, so much for helping me out here today. It means so much. Thank you guys again. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next live stream. And if I don't see you soon, happy holidays, happy Yule, happy everything.